Guys, everyone, please check your audio and video settings. Okay, don't worry. Yeah, today I also heard, don't worry, don't worry. Tomorrow onwards, I'll ask admin to keep in silent from the beginning itself. Don't worry about that part. Okay. NTHBN 914. Mr. Happy Singh, can you respond? Mr. Happy Singh, can you respond? Happy Singh, are you there? Happy Singh, are you there? Happy Singh, are you there? Rahul Misra, are you there? Can you respond? Rahul Misra, can you respond? You are shouting that much now before class. Now I want you to be active. Akash, can you respond? Akash, you are active now. I heard today for 3 minutes for all you people action. 3 minutes for today I heard personally. I heard. Akash, can you respond? Sneha madam, what happened to you? As a girl also you are doing nonsense. Okay. I'm talking about Akash Misra. Fine. Okay. Tomorrow I'll sort out this problem. I'll ask my admin people the moment they start the meeting, they will keep them in silent mode. Okay. Now I'm asking to respond. Now why they are not responding? Okay. Let's get into the discussions now. So yesterday I discussed about what? Sequence ILO, NA2, UUID, GUID, multiple generators. One more generator is there. That is what? Select generator. Select generator. What it will do, sir? It will make database trigger. It will make database trigger to generate the identity value by selecting one or other table column, by selecting one or other record of a table. Trigger. I think you might have studied about triggers. First of all, tell me what is a trigger? Trigger is there to perform event handling in databases, right? Come on here. Triggers are given to perform event handling. When so and so thing happened, do this. When record inserted, do this. When record deleted, do this. When record updated, do this. So such kind of event handling can be done using the support of what? Triggers. And select generator is given to deal with the triggers, boss. It is given to simply deal with what? Triggers. Okay. So yeah, someone asked me question, sir, why are you opening documentation of Hibernate 3.2.5 every time? Array, in that version only proper information is there for these generators. Okay, next one, they have given more importance to JPA generators. So we are also going to discuss JPA generators anyhow. Okay, that's the reason I am giving more focus towards that, nothing else. Yeah, what is the story? What is there? Yeah, Hibernate docs 3.2.5 docs. One PDF is coming. In that PDF, let me search for select generator. Select generator. Oh, it's going for like this, huh? Okay, fine. We will go for sequence high low. Below that we got what? Okay. Select generator. Select generator. Retrieves primary key assigned by database trigger by selecting the row by some unique key and retrieving the primary key value. So foreign also we will discuss, Babu. First concentrate on it. Yes, this is select generator basically. Retrieves PK assigned by database trigger by selecting a row by unique key and retrieving the primary key value. So ultimately it will work with what? This works only in the database software. Only in the database softwares which supports triggers. Which supports triggers like Oracle. Which supports what? Triggers. Understanding my point there? Okay. So trigger generated value will be used as what? Primary key value or identity value. Okay. Now anyhow, trigger means database generated. Database generated value is always unique value. So that's why what again suitable for multi-threaded. Suitable for multi-threaded and clustered environment. Clustered environment. Definitely suitable for multi-threaded and clustered environment. Everyone getting my point there or not? Yes, it can be used. Class content, Hibernate 915. Yes, here we are having HB 9 AM generators, August 25th. Okay, first of all, we have to create a trigger in the database. So trigger is like what? Creating PL SQL procedure kind of thing only. Okay. So don't worry about the trigger syntax. You can inspire and get from internet. Okay. So we have a different types of triggers here. Okay. For each row trigger is there. Okay. Example is for each row trigger. For each row trigger. For each row trigger example. For each row trigger example, Oracle triggers. Okay, fine. See this? Create or replace trigger. Create or replace trigger. What is this? Before or after. What is this? Insert or delete column on table for each row and all this stuff. Here one example also there. Old and new values are there. Old and new values are there. Is there any example for that? Mhm. Create or replace trigger before update. Now I want to do for before insert operation. Before insert operation. Anyhow, SQL developer will simplify our job also. If you use SQL developer, there we can simplify this process. Not a issue. It's all about working with the trigger, boss, nothing else. Yeah, tell me here. Yeah, what is my plan? I'll create one trigger for insert operation. That too, we should execute for each row. That means for each record. That too, we should execute for what? Each record. Yeah, whenever record is inserted, this trigger will execute. Mm. In the trigger, I will take the support of one existing sequence, and sequence generated value I will try to insert into the column. Sequence generated value I will try to put into the column. So earlier, sequence is generating value. Okay, by conferring sequence generator, we are linking to ID property. But this time, trigger only collect the sequence value and will insert into the primary key column. Will insert into primary key column. Understanding my point? Once it is inserted into primary key column by trigger, we get that value. We get that value. Okay, we get that value from PK column and we will give to Hibernate as an identity value. In that process, that identity value will be stored into domain class object. I mean to say entity class object. So what is the first process? What is the first process? Trigger internally uses sequence, generates one identity value. Okay, that will keep in PK column. Somehow we ask Hibernate, give that column value, and we will assign to what? That will that will be assigned to what? Entity class object ID property, and that will be displayed. So it is not generated by Hibernate, it is 100% generated by database. Okay. 100% generated by database. Is there any option? Yes, triggers. Right click, new trigger. Okay, trigger. Tell me what is this? PID underscore trigger. BID underscore trigger. Yeah. What is the base type? Base type. Base type. I think table level trigger. Base object system. Base object. Base object. What is the table? What is the table? Table is what here? Product. Product. Okay, it is before inserting or after inserting. It should happen before inserting or after inserting. After inserting only we'll go for. Once the values are inserted to other columns. Once the values are inserted to other column, yes. Okay, boss. Okay, boss. Next, which operation? This is for insert operation. This is for which operation? Insert operation. Okay, boss. This is for insert operation. After means after inserting record. After inserting other column values should. Or if you can go for before also. That's up to you. It's up to you. Before inserting values to record, you insert PK column value. No, after inserting values to record, this one. Sir, I don't know what is statement level trigger, worst fellow. Okay, I want it should happen on the table. That's it. So for which event? Insert event. Columns are not there. Referenced old value. See here, statement level is only there. Okay, now. Yes. Listen. create or replace trigger. Okay, create or replace trigger, PID underscore trigger. Okay, after insert on on product for each row, where I can see that for each row, for each row, for each row, on product for each row. It should happen for every row. It should happen for what? Every row. Are you getting my point? Yes. Now listen. Select select PID underscore sequence dot PID underscore sequence dot. Okay. Next val into temp ID. What ID? Temp ID from dual. Select PID underscore sequence dot next val into temp ID from dual. From dual. Are you understanding my point there? Okay, boss. So we got one sequence value. We got one sequence value. Now listen. Colon new. Anyone remembered syntax? Colon new. Colon new dot. Colon new dot. Column is what here? PID is equal to colon temp ID. Colon temp ID. Colon new dot. Okay, I think here equal to na. Okay, what is there? Equal to colon equal to colon new dot PID is equal to temp ID. That's it. Oh, spell mistake happened. Colon new dot PID. PID is the colon equal to colon temp ID. Colon temp ID. Save it. Save it. What is there? Temp ID. Temp ID is case sensitive. Let me write in uppercase. A concept is very simple, boss. Colon temp ID. Okay, what's happening? Okay, I think there is no need of colon there. Just keep temp ID. Yeah, what's happening, guys? PLSQL statement ignored. There is no need of declaring temp ID. There is no need of declaring temp ID. 1 minute. So we are not sure about syntaxes, na? 1 minute. We will go for what? Array kill. Don't worry. Array kill trigger. Array kill trigger before after insert example. Array kill trigger after insert example. Array kill trigger after insert example. Yeah, so many things are there. Okay. Yeah. After insert example. Okay. Insert for each row. The basic syntax is ready. Our basic syntax is ready. Here only issue is coming. 1 minute. Select PID underscore sequence dot next val into temp ID. Into what? Temp ID. Okay, from dual. Okay, 1 minute. Okay. Colon new colon PID is equal to temp ID. That's right. So 1 minute. You want some temp ID variable? Okay, we'll declare a temp ID variable. Don't worry. 1 minute. Otherwise, I think we can use this one directly here. That's the syntax. Instead of taking in temp, we can go for directly like this. What we do here, colon new dot PID, colon new dot PID, colon new dot. Cannot change view values for trigger type. Cannot change view values for trigger type. What's happening, guys? Select statement is ignored. Why ignored? 1 minute. We'll make it before insert. We'll make it before insert. We'll make it before insert. Success or failure. Create or replace trigger name before insert on product for each row. On product each row. Messages. Yeah, now compiled. Check it out. Forget about this one. Now compiled. Not compiled. Yeah, why after is not working? Simple theory. It's a PK column, boss. So PK, how can we complete record insertion in the PK column? First insert into other columns, then insert into PK column. Is it going to work out? Is it going to work out? Come on, guys. If it is other column, it may work out. But when it comes to PK column, it should be before only. When it comes to PK column, it should be before only. Come on, guys. Before inserting into other columns, you insert into PK column. Because after inserting into other column, if you ask to insert to PK column, how PK column can have empty values? Do you think PK column allows null values? That's why it should be before. Theoretically, I thought it should be after, but when we analyze, it should be before. On what product? For each row. This trigger execute for every record insertion. Yeah. Sir, what is this one? PID under 1 minute. I will paste here, then you can make the big font. Paint, not paintbrush, sorry. Say paste. Sir, what is this? This is syntax, boss. This is syntax. Whatever value given by sequence, I want to assign as a new value to PID column. This colon new dot is the syntax. Are you understanding my point? Colon new as the syntax. Colon new is the syntax. PID is the column. So ultimately what's happening, boss? Ultimately what's happening? Whatever value that comes through sequence will be stored into PID column. This PID column will be taken from which table? Product table. Will be taken from which table? Simply from product table. Yes. So first we have to keep a sequence ready. So for this example, what I am going to do? Example, focus. Create sequence comma trigger in Oracle database software. Create sequence comma trigger in Oracle database software. Yes, this is the trigger I created. Not at all difficult, don't worry. If you get any syntax issue, you can collect from a reference document. Are you understanding my point? Okay. Sir, everyone in the industry uses, okay, yes, SQL developer only. SQL developer only. If it is SQL developer, how to do? Fine. SQL plus command line. If it is SQL developer, how to do? Connect. What is the username? System first manager. So you have to type one dummy query, system student. You typed one dummy query, that's ed. Okay, here you have to write the stuff. Whatever you got here, whatever you got, you have to write here. Copy this, go here, save, paste. File save, file exit. Now you got SQL prompt slash trigger created. Happy? Yeah? Trigger created. If it is SQL plus, this is how we have to create it. Understanding my point? How you created this one, same thing, boss. How you created, same thing, we have to do it. Okay, na? Acha, Rahul, without knowing ED only, you are sitting in Hibernate. Without knowing ED only, you are attending Hibernate classes. Database basics, ra babu. ED is a editor. Is a editor. Command to open editor. ED is a one command to open editor. Please, guys, what's happening? SQL basics are required by without knowing. Without knowing the database knowledge, how can you develop great persistence logic? Improve that, improve that. You cannot show this one as excuse while coming to Hibernate kind of big things. Okay, ED is the editor. ED is the editor that opens editor where we write PLC equal procedure, functions, and all this stuff. Okay, right. In SQL plus, in SQL plus. Okay, fine. In SQL plus, go to what? SQL ED. Okay, type the above code. Type the above code. Tell me. File menu, save. File menu, exit. File menu, save, comma, exit. Then again you will get SQL plus slash. Then you will get the message trigger created. Fine. Happened is happened. Now at least now you are learning na this one. Yes, SQL plus. If it is SQL plus, you have to do like this. Fine, yeah. Okay, if it is SQL developer, in SQL developer, in SQL developer, okay. So 1 minute in SQL developer, I will create freshly now one more time. So what is this SQL developer? Right click, PID underscore is there na. So where is option of drop trigger? Yes, I am dropping the trigger. Nice. Once again, see this new trigger. What's the trigger name? PID underscore trigger. PID underscore trigger. PID underscore trigger. Fine, no problem. Okay, base type. Base type table. Okay, a system. Base object. What is the table name? Product. What is the product table? Okay, fine. Next, what is that? Before only you take, not a issue. What is the operation for which operation? Insert operation. Okay, say that. Right, done. Listen what I am doing. Select PID underscore. What underscore? PID underscore sequence dot next val into what is that? New colon new dot PID is equal to PID is the column. Okay, from dual. Dual is the dummy table, you know that. From dual. Okay. Now save it. Okay. Now save it. What's the problem? Yeah, here we have to write for each row. You have to specify that. Yes, messages. Messages, we got a message what? Compiled. Messages, we got a message called what? Compile. So how to do this one in SQL developer here? Okay, right click on triggers. Right click on triggers, new. Okay, trigger name. Trigger name. What is that? PID underscore trigger. Yeah, anyone remembered? Anyone remembered what is the next column? Trigger name, that's fine. After that level, level table. Next base object. Base level, base level. I think base level table. Base object product. Base type. Who will remember this? Is the headache. I don't like this. Base type, base object, timing and event. Okay, base type, table. Okay, this one. Next one. Next one here. What is that? Timing. Before events. Okay, okay, event. Select event. Select, insert, select it. Okay. And modify as shown above. Modify the code as shown above. Yes, right, boss. Modify the code as shown above. Now trigger is there na. Now see the beauty here. Select star from product. Select star from product. Now I will try to insert values to other columns. Automatically trigger will give column to PID. Automatically trigger will insert into product. Insert into product. P name, price, quantity, values. P name is what? P name is some. P name is some. What is that? P name is book. P name is book. Price is what? 56. Some 70, 88. One row created. No error. Select star from product. Select star from product. Okay. Book 30 has come. Sequence generated next identity value has come. Did you notice it? Am I inserting manually? Am I inserting manually? 30 came automatically. Sir, why 30? Array sequence is already there, na? That is giving me 30. Sequence is already there, na? That is giving me 30. Are you getting my point there? Everyone convinced with me? Come on, guys. So trigger, event handling, nowhere related to Hibernate here. See, when I insert record, trigger automatically coming into picture, inserting. Why? Actually, before insertion only, internally before insertion only, that 30 generated, then our record is inserted. Event handling. Since it's a PK column, better to take before only, not better. You should take before only. If it is what? Non-PK column, you may use after also. First insert, then you get the value into that column. Since it's a PK column, you have to go for this, right? Sequence is not doing at database type. Sequence is generating value, linking to table that we have done. Nitin, linking to table work we have done, but this is automatically linked. Do you notice that? Someone is saying that sequence also doing the same, sir. Sequence is doing same thing when you link sequence as identity generator. Still, I didn't link this trigger anywhere with Hibernate, but still doing the work or not? Still doing the work or not? Okay, now the target, whenever you try to insert the record into this table, okay, trigger is coming into picture, generating one sequence number as identity number. But the problem is now, this number we should take and we should use as identity value for ID property of entity class object through Hibernate. For that purpose, we have to configure what? Select generator. For that purpose, we have to configure what? Select generator. Are you understanding my point? Okay. Now, first I will empty that one here. Tables, product, tables, product. Don't worry about trigger syntax here. You can collect from internet or you can take the support of SQL developer. Data, so many records are there. So many records are there. Say refresh. What's happening? What's happening? Data got committed in another same session, cannot be deleted. Okay. I'm closing this. Save okay. Now, because two command prompts are there, not two SQL prompts are there. That's why. Right. This is step number 1. Yes, we are ready with the sequence. Step number 2. This is very challenging. Listen carefully. This is very challenging. Listen carefully. Configure. Okay. Number 2. Configure select generator in a Hibernate mapping file. But one small headache is there here. What is that? Whenever you insert the record, trigger is recognizing insert event, executing sequence, getting the value, putting into PK column. Now we should get that PK column value should be used as identity value in our entity class object. For that purpose, we have to configure another unique column to get that one. You have to configure another unique column as the criteria column, another unique column as the key column, so that we can ask Hibernate, take this another unique column. Okay, go to the table. Okay, based on that, please collect the PK column value and use it as entity object identity value. Simply use it as what? Entity object identity value. Okay, so what should I do for that? Okay, here, come here. I think yesterday, this is again numeric stuff here. Since it is a numeric stuff, I have to go to old one. Yes, this is the old setup. In the old setup, product.hbm.xml, product.hbm.xml, fine. So let's take ID name, PID. Column is equal to PID. Column is equal to PID. Next. Generator class. What is that? Generator class select. Here you must configure one parameter. Param is equal to key. Listen. Right now, how many columns are there? 4 columns are there. Okay. Which is going to be minimum uniqueness here in the 4 columns? Nothing is generally table product name is going to be unique. Technically speaking, product name will be unique or not? Come on, guys. Product name will be unique or not? Come on. So like this, you have to find out one or other unique column, candidate key column. So based on that, using which we can get the trigger inserted PID column value. By giving this column value, I want to get a trigger inserted value to the PID. So that column name you have to specify. What is that column name in my table? P name is not case sensitive. You can write uppercase also. Key is equal to P name. Okay. Key is equal to P name. Sorry, don't write a table column name. You write the property name pointing to that. What is the property that is pointing to that? Okay, P name. Okay, that you have to write here. So that's why if you want to work with a select generator, your table should have a one primary key anyhow will be there. Along with that, one unique key column also required. One unique key column also required. Otherwise, select generator won't work effectively, boss. Right now, I'm analyzing P name is going to be unique. I'm analyzing P name is equal to unique. Otherwise, I intentionally make my P name as what? Unique. So edit. I'm trying to alter the table. Here I'm taking what? Here I'm taking P name as unique. Is there any chance of P name as unique here? Is there any chance of making P name as unique? Not null, I don't want. I want to have a constraint. Okay, right click on the P name. Right click is not there, boss. Constraint. Is there any chance of making this one as a P name? P name right click option is not there. Unique I want to make. Unique, not null is there, but I want to have a unique. Unique. Constraint. 1 minute. Is there any chance? Right click, encrypt, decrypt, drop is there, spiritual is there, update spiritual metadata. No, yeah, spatial is there. Mm, alter table product, add constraint P name, or at least I can make it as what? SQL prompt level. Here option I am not finding. SQL prompt level we can try. But they should give option. Alter table option should be given. Table, alter is not there. Column, uh, column, modify, normalize is there. Constraints, disable, add check, add unique. Tell me here. Add unique. UK1, leave it. Which column I want to add? P name column. On which column I want to add? P name column. Okay, now P name column has become what? Unique constraint. Everyone got it? How to modify it? Right click, constraint. What is this? Add unique is the option. Okay, constraint name, and you have to choose the columns. On which columns you want to apply, you have to choose the column. Relevant columns also. See this? Okay, relevant columns are appearing here. Yes, you got it. Possible here. You have to have a patience. Everything is possible. Okay, now I will take this one, copy this, simply paste it. Say bold. So since I applied P name is unique constraint, now tension will not be there. But only the thing is, while saving, we should be careful. Right. Generator test, boss. Generator test. Oh, now we are fast. ID is slow, na? Yes. Okay. First time, no problem. Chair, not a issue. First time, no problem because I emptied the table, na? Run on Java application. Observe very carefully. Generated value 1. Observe very carefully. Insert query. It is not trying to insert into PK. It is trying to insert into remaining 3 properties. Did you notice it? Did you notice it? But value will come to. Oh, wait, what's happening? Why product is not reflecting? Oh, I have taken my SQL. Ayo, 1 minute. I have to work in Oracle, boss. I have to work in Oracle. In my SQL, it might have done Angama by creating some default stuff. Okay. Yes, boss. Now it is pointing to Oracle. Click on this button. Now click on this button. Yes. Sequence is giving 31. Observe. It is inserting things. See how PID value came based on the P name. Where is the P name is configured? Here is the P name configured. So that's why while working with this, okay, along with the PK column, table should have one unique column because it is going to use that unique column name as what? Criteria. It is going to use that unique column name as what? Criteria to get the PK column. Yes. Now you observe, refresh. 31 chair. This is generated by sequence but inserted into PID column by trigger. So, but now Hibernate wants to get this 31. Hibernate wants to get this 31. It needs some other criteria column. And the other criteria column is PName column. So that is what I configured there. Okay. Now, generator test. I'm taking chair 1. Fine. Generator test dot Java. Generator test dot Java. 32 is coming. Check it out. Once again, it is collecting based on the P name or not there. I think everyone understood why this P name is required here. Why that P name is required here. Come on, guys. Because trigger is doing its job, but how to bring it and how Hibernate should bring and how Hibernate should use that one. That is the thing. Okay. So if you run with one more time Chaira, since I applied unique constraint on P name, you will get exception. Is it the question to ask Ravindra? Rest fellow. Once again, I am running with Chair 1. Definitely exception will come, na? Exception will come. What is that? Unique constraint. Unique constraint. Definitely na boss, because we have taken that one as what? Unique constraint column. That's why. Fine, yeah. Okay. This is yeah. The 1 minute. The trigger inserted value. Trigger inserted value into PK column will be retrieved by into PK column will be retrieved by Hibernate by taking this given p name given candidate key column p name by taking candidate key column p name. Understanding my statement there? Yes. Key column. So this is important because trigger is doing artwork at the database side. But trigger generated value I want to get, for that one some criteria is required. That criteria I mentioned here. With this, what we completed here, generator select also completed. So next, what is there? We have a generator foreign, FOREIGN, foreign. Mega Rajput. See, before inserting record, PID is okay. Here is one question. Everyone concentrate. See, boss, you joined in Naresh IT. Before joining, one registration number is generated. Okay. Listen. Before joining, one registration number is generated. Now tell me, to get that registration number, again you will registration number. To get that registration number, again you will use registration number. Use your common sense. No, moreover, that is generated by Hibernate, that is generated by database trigger. Database trigger. So when it is under control of database, how Hibernate will get it? The trigger is executed by database. The trigger is executed by what? Hibernate. Trigger is executed by database, right? So trigger is not executing under control of Hibernate. So Hibernate should have some other criteria value to get that value or not. And that other criteria value is nothing but key column. See, boss, you have given your details. Okay, right. Right, was. You have given your details. You have given your details. Are you understanding? You have given your details to Naresh IT. Naresh IT admin generated registration number for you. He kept himself. When you go there to collect the registration number, again you have to tell your name, na? Again you have to tell your name or Aadhaar number. Understanding my point? Again you have to tell name or Aadhaar number. Got the clarity? People are missing basic meaning. See, sir, in case of sequence high low, identity also database only generated, na? Database only generator under control of Hibernate. Under control, on the instruction of Hibernate, it is done, right? But now trigger executes under control of Hibernate, without control of Hibernate. Your trigger execute without having any control with Hibernate. Got it? Just now I have shown. I didn't run my Hibernate application. I inserted values to product table. That time also trigger has done this work or not? When trigger is executing without having any connection with Hibernate, somehow Hibernate should use one or other technique to get the trigger generated PK column value and to make it as what? ID property value or not? So for that reason, you have to configure one unique column. Are you understanding my point? Yes. Unique key column. Unique key column. Hibernate uses the received PK column value as the ID value, as the ID value, as the ID value to the entity object, value of entity object, ID value of entity object. Seshbhushan Jha, there is no provision to take two columns as entity. Why? Because param key p name. Second time, if we write param key name, second column will override first column. That's it. Okay, boss. If two name is having same name, Sudhanshu Gautam, how stupid question you are asking, you know? Sudhanshu Gautam, can you have it two columns? Can you have it two columns with the same name? What's happening, guys? What's happening? Why are you getting this kind of doubts? Fine. Can you have it two columns with the same name? Okay. Come on, guys. Come on. What's guys? Right. Now listen. Everyone clear about select generator? Everyone clear about select generator? Sometimes I feel you are not still ready with the Hibernate. Ready for Hibernate, you know? How people can think about two columns, same name, Ra Babu. Right. Everyone clear about select generator? Can I move to another one? Okay, boss. Now foreign generator. Sir, all these generators are there, will be used to use. This is one technique. This is one technique. Are you understanding my point? Sir, Sudhanshu Gautam, when I take a unique, why two columns will have same name? Why two records will have same name? To avoid that only we have taken it as what? To avoid that only we have taken P name as unique na. Guys, why are you sitting in Hibernate without knowing the meaning of unique ra? We have made P name unique in front of you people. Does it allows duplicate values? Sir, Ramesh will not match Ra Babu. Why? Because this guy don't know English meaning of unique here. Ramesh will not match. Why? Because P name will not allow Ramesh twice. P name will not allow Ramesh twice. Are you understanding my point? Just now I have shown exception na. Shown exception na, Mr. Dan. When I try to insert duplicate, unique constraint violation happened. Exception has come or not? Array, without knowing unique, how did you complete your engineering, Ra Babu? Unique column, primary key column does not allow duplicates. Okay, fine. So foreign generator is there. Foreign generator is there. Sir, see, listen, someone is asking what is the use case of this one. Please concentrate. These are the different approaches, boss. These are the different approaches. Okay. So no use cases, because PK column values are those values which are not having any business meaning. PK column values are there. PK column values as those values which are not having business meaning. So there is no question of linking them with the business meaning. Are you understanding my point? So PK column values are what? Student numbers, employee numbers, serial numbers, this kind of what? Values which are not having any business meaning. So that's why don't expect there should be some business meaning. Are you understanding my point? Don't expect there should be one business meaning. Some people are asking, sir, where it will be used in real time? Real time, there's no business meaning for it. You can use for any PK value. In customer registration as a customer ID, in employee registration as an employee ID. Because PK column values will not have any business meaning. Try to use common sense. From the beginning, I am shouting on that. Don't expect use cases. Don't expect use cases because they can be any ID, any PK column value. These things can be any PK column value, understanding? And PK column values will not have any kind of business meaning, right? Okay. Right, boss. Foreign and one more generator is there. What is another generator? Sequence identity. What is this? Sequence identity will be discussed along with association mapping, boss. Okay. Will be discussed in future. Right now I cannot discuss. Okay. Where we will discuss? In association mapping. Right now, boss? Okay. So I think now you count total 12 generators are over. We completed what? Total 12 generators. What are those? Can you count? Assigned, increment, identity. Come on. Sequence, high-low, sequence high-low, native. Native. Next one. Native. GUID, UUID, UUID. Today's what? Select. Today's select. As I said, foreign and sequence identity we will discuss in future. Okay, now keeping this knowledge in mind, we will go for custom generator development. What generator here? Custom generator. If you are not happy with these generators, we can go for what? Custom generator. Okay. Abdullah @ query is related to Spring Data, worst fellow. Custom generator, custom ID generator, custom ID generator in Hibernate. Custom ID generator. Now tell me, first of all generators are classes. Directly, indirectly implementing identifier generator interface. So you take a class implementing same interface and your class also become identity generator or not? Come on. Simple theory, boss. Simple theory, right? Since all predefined generator classes, all predefined generator classes are implementing, come on, are implementing. Rupali Deshkari madam. Okay, let me answer this question. Rupali Deshkari madam, is it overriding ID property value or unique column value? It is overriding only ID property value, not the unique column value. Use pname, it is not overriding, madam. It is overriding PID column value. PID, pname column value, it is not overriding. Try to observe what's happening, please. I think everyone understood this problem with this question. If you have already assigned one value, you can override any value, any case within unique constraint before saving, before insertion. No, PID value is overriding, not the pname column value. So that's why that is not at all a problem at all. Everyone, please come back to this custom ID generator. Since all predefined generator classes are implemented implementation classes of identifier generator interface. So we can develop our custom generator. What generator? Custom generator. Are you understanding my point there? Okay, custom generator. We can develop our custom generator by implementing the same interface. Okay, boss. Okay, step number 1. Okay, now what is our requirement? I want to develop a custom generator. I want to develop a custom generator. I want to develop such a custom generator that generates random number as the identity value. You know, random number, pseudo random number, boss. Everyone is having idea about pseudo random number. Come on, guys. Random number. I want to get PID as a random number today. Okay, na? Fine. Okay, let's see. Custom ID generator to get random number as ID value. Random number as ID value. What is this? Custom. Yeah, step number 1. Keep any application ready. Okay, I'll keep any application ready. So I will go to Eclipse. Yes. Just giving this so that you can practice, nothing else. That is meaningless step. I know that. Okay. Okay. What is the phone number here? 15. Save object. Custom generator. What generator, boss? Custom generator. Custom generator. Okay. Go to where? Settings.gradle. 15 here. Synchronizing all projects. So that's why once work is over, actually recently I reinstalled Eclipse. Now it is trying to synchronize all projects. Save objects. Save object custom generator. Okay. Custom generator. Association mapping is the topic of what? Hibernate only, ra babu. Association mapping is the topic of Hibernate. Fine. Right. Mr. Vital, I'm updating same project. Updating new projects will not come because we are adding the files in the existing project. Guys, what happened? Save object. XML generator, custom generator. What is this custom generator? Fine. Right, boss. So, okay, still red color. Why? I think I have to say Gradle refresh. Gradle refresh. I reinstalled Eclipse to test that Lambda API is working or not working. Project name is wrong. Okay. No problem. We'll do it. Copy this. Settings.gradle. Say paste. Done. Here is what? Gradle refresh. Gradle refresh. Okay, nice, boss. Next. Develop custom generator class. Custom generator class by implementing by implementing org.hb.id.identifier generator interface. Identifier generator interface. Let's see. Okay, now clustered thread test. All these are not required, boss. Why to waste the time? Okay, next. Here also, batch is not required. Leave it. We'll take a new package now. What is the package, guys? com.nt.generators. com.nt.generators. New class. New class. Tell me. Random ID generator. Random ID generator. Are you understanding my point there? Super. Right. Random ID generator. Okay. So here is what? Identifier. Identifier generator. What generator here? Identifier generator. Where is this identity generator? Identifier generator. Identifier. Identifier generator. Fine. Got it. Identifier generator. Okay, boss. Nice. Listen, we have a method called generator here. This is indirectly session object. Shared session contract IMP and implementer. It's a session object only. Object. It is giving access to our entity class object. It is giving access to our entity class object and returning identity value as a serializable object. No problem. So let's see, right now we don't have any need with other objects data. So I just need to return identity value. That's it. Okay. Tell me here. Int ID val is equal to 0. ID val is equal to new random dot next val of next int of 10,000. Next int of 10,000. Return ID val. Sir, I didn't understand one thing. Return type is serializable because in session.save method, every method returns identity value as serializable object. This also expecting to return as a serializable, but you are returning simple integer. How it is going to work out, sir? Using auto boxing, it will be converted into wrapper object. Anyhow, all wrapper objects are serializable objects by default. Anyhow, all wrapper objects are serializable objects by default. Sir, you are not using these two parameters. In this example, not required. Maybe in some other examples required. Okay. Today, let me prove that internet it called generate method. Systrace generate. Let me give the feeling once a session factory object is created. Okay. Once a session factory object is created, generator class object created automatically. I want to prove that also. So for that purpose, here is what? Zero param constructor. What constructor here? Zero param constructor. That's it. Zero param constructor. Fine, nice. Okay, remaining all are normal here, but you have to configure this generator also. Definitely we should think about what? Configuring this generator. So come here, say paste, control A, bold, 14. Random ID generator. dot Java. Fine here. Yeah. Step number 3. Configure custom generator in mapping file. Configure custom generator simply in mapping file. You have to think about configuring in what? Mapping file. Where is the mapping file here? Yes. Okay. Listen here. For custom generator, there is no, I think I am using old one. I have to open new one, fresh one. Come on. Yes. Okay. Now all these are not required because I am dealing with custom generators now, boss. All these are not required. Fine. Tell me. ID name is equal to. ID name is equal to. Tell me here what is this? PID. Column is equal to. Column is equal to PID. Next, type is equal to int. Generator class is equal to, what is that? Generator class is equal to, yeah, no nicknames. We cannot give nicknames to custom generator. So you should write fully qualified class names. What is fully qualified? com.nt dot generators dot, tell me, random ID generator. What generator? Random ID generator. What is this? Random ID generator. That's the class name, na? Generators dot random ID generator. Generators test dot Java. That's cool. Run the application. See this? This is going to generate one random number in the PID column. What's the problem? Unique constraint violated. Why unique? This one, chair 2 problem. Because we have taken your p name as a chair column, unique column, na? That's why. Yeah, this time it will generate one or other random number, boss. Yes. Say refresh. Some 35 has come. Okay, let me try one more time. I hope we are running the current application now. Save object custom generator. That's cool. So we are going to take chair 3. We are going to take chair 3 generator test. Yes, 1368. What's happening? This is not the table. Why it is giving like this? I will tell. Why it is happening, sir? Why 36, 35 is coming? Array, trigger is still doing work. Trigger is also there, na? So you have to remove the trigger. Trigger is there, na? Random number is inserted. Okay. Random number is inserted, but trigger is also there. So whenever record inserted, trigger is what? Overriding. So then what should I do? We have to disable the trigger, right? Okay, we have to disable. While working with other generator, don't continue the trigger. Come on, guys. While working with other generator, don't continue the trigger. So these are very interesting problems. Okay, where is the trigger? Here is the trigger. Refresh. We got a trigger. Is there any option of disabling trigger? Is there any option of disabling trigger? Come on. Okay, boss. Is there disable? There is option of disable. Temporarily, I disable trigger. Now you observe. Now you observe. Run the application. Error. Why? Because unique constraint is violated. If you are interested, you can remove that unique constraint. Now not required. Now not required. Yes. 6 9 some big number. 6 9 some big number. Tables here. Okay. Take the product to table. Take the product to table. Yes. This number came or not came? This number came or not came? Let me get, let me give the feel. Okay. It's very easy. Custom generated development is not a big thing because that to random number generation is very easy. Okay. Now listen. Okay. Listen. Now everyone please concentrate. Look at the server console here. Generate method is called here, but the moment Hibernate soft session factory is created, okay, Hibernate session factory is created. Hibernate session factory is created. That time only generator class object is created. Did you notice that? Okay. So I don't do any save operation. Today I don't do any save operation. I'm commenting this one entire try catch finally. I just entire try catch finally I'm commenting, boss. Nothing else I'm doing. Only main method is there. That's it. Only main method is there. Here simply one message hello. Simply one message hello. Okay. Still, what is this? Still generator object generator class object will be created. Still generator class object is created. At least now it got proved generator class objects will be created the moment session factory object is created or not. So remaining all the time same object will be utilized here. Remaining all the time same object is utilized. Did you notice that? Okay, boss. Listen, sir, can I use this one for batch insertion, random generator for batch insertion? You use it, but for every insertion, it will hit the database. So that's why it is not suitable for batch insertion. Sorry, it is not suitable for what? Batch insertion. Understanding my point? Okay, only for knowledge sake I talked here. That's it. Okay, now there's no nickname. There are no short names for that. So you have to configure like this. How can you use this generator for other project? You cannot use for other project. It is specific to each project. Custom boss. Custom generators are specific to each project. They are not global generators. Okay. So note one. Custom generators are specific to each project. Another note two. Okay. No short names for custom generators. No short names for custom generators. Okay, boss. Right. Yeah. Yeah, don't use this one in batch insertion. Don't use this one in cluster or multi-threaded environment. Why, sir? Because array 2-3 times same random number may come na, boss. We cannot say random number is not unique number for your kind information. Random number cannot be unique number, right? Only for knowledge sake I am showing, boss. So this is not suitable in multi-threaded environment and what clustered environment. I want to develop one custom generator. I developed. That's it. Okay, right. Random numbers are not unique numbers. Within the same application, we have multiple times same. There's a chance of getting it. Fine, yeah. Okay. I'm giving one assignment. I'm giving one assignment. I'm giving an assignment. Okay. Generate ID values like this. Like this. Using custom generator. Using custom generator. What is that? NIT 001, NIT 002, like this. NIT 009, NIT 010. Like this, I want to see for. Like this, I want to go for it. Like this, I want to go for it. Understanding? I don't know what you do. You try to work out this. This is the assignment I am giving to you people. Okay, na? Right. Fine, yeah. Conclusion. Okay. I will give conclusion at the end. I'll give conclusion at the end. Hibernate generator configuration using annotations. Hibernate generator configuration using annotations. Okay, boss. Let's see how to do that work. Using annotations. Okay. So we need to use what annotations, we need to use @ID, anyhow, to make the property as ID property. Generic generator and generated value. Generic generator and generated value annotation. These are the annotations we should use. Understanding my point? At the end, I will give conclusion. What annotation should be used at what time? What generator should be used at what time? I will talk about that. So these are the three annotations, boss. Anyhow, ID is already there to make the property as ID property. Generic generator, generated value. Generated value says that a hibernate, this property will not have assigned value. You will have generated value. Will have generated value. Are you understanding my point? This is the main one. This is the main one. But to link that generated value with hibernate generators, you have to use what? Generic generator. Okay, boss. To configure hibernate generators, this is given. Okay, boss. To instruct hibernate, that this ID property will have generators generated value as the ID value. Will have generators generated value as the ID value. Everyone got the clarity there or not there? Hibernate generator configurations using what? Annotations. Right. Let's see. We want to configure first increment generator. What generator was? Increment generator. Using annotations, I want to configure. Okay, boss. Super. Number one, keep application ready, having annotation setup. What setup here? Annotations setup. Actually, our application is there having XML setup na, that we have to convert into annotation setup. Yes, this is there na, this is there. Okay. Copy, paste. HBNO 16. HBNO 16. Save object. Save object. Hibernate generators. HB generators. Save object HB generators. Save object HB generators. Where is this? Where is the number here? 15 or 16, boss? 16. Where is the number then? XML generator. Where is the project? Where is the project? Acha, here gone. It gone to here. No problem. Okay. Settings dot Gradle 16 HBNO pros. HBNO 16 save object. Save object. Save object. What is this? HB generators. What are HB generators? Gradle refresh. Gradle refresh. Okay. Fine. Custom generators are not there. Clustered environment is not required. Clustered environment, because right now it's all about testing the stuff. Okay. Mapping file is also not required. Come on, guys. Product.java. Tell me, what should I do? @entity. Table also matching. So no need of writing this. Okay. Next, the remaining names also matching. Leave it. Yeah. If Lambda KPI is working in your system, Lambda KPI is working in your system, in your Eclipse, remove getter setter method. You just write @getter @setter, or you write @data. @data. That's it. If not working, you generate manually. That's not an issue. Okay. Right now in my system, Lambda KPI is not working in Eclipse. That's why I have demonstrate everything using STS, right? @ID. Super. Next. After that, what next? @ID. Here, generic generator. It is a Hibernate annotation, boss. Generic generator. Generic generator. Name is equal to gen1. Name is equal to gen1. Strategy is equal to increment. Yes. Generated value. What value? Generated value. Okay. Generator is equal to gen1. Whatever logical name you have taken here, same logical name you have to give there. Come on, guys. See, entire everything is configured here to tell to what? Hibernate. Okay. Don't use JPA annotator. By default, it will try to use JPA generators. By default, it will try to take what? JPA generator. To tell to that, don't use JPA generators. Okay, use those generators that are configured in generic generator. What is configured? Increment. What's the logical name? Gen1. Any name you can give. XYZ, any name you can give. And same logical name you have to pass here. Same logical name you have to pass here. Okay. Right, boss. Generator test.java. Cool. Generator test.java. Here nothing is there. Increment is working. Right now it is pointing to Oracle. Max value +1 is the formula. Okay. Mapping not found. That's right. That is expected only. Go to configuration file. Go to configuration file. Here mapping class is mapping resource is not there. Mapping class you have to take. com.entity.product. com.entity.product, generator test.java. What's happening? Any spell mistake? Okay. No. Product is there. Generator test. Chair 1 is already there. Okay, some chair 7. Okay. Open this. Yes, object saved. Max value plus 1. Random number is previous random number is this bigger number. This bigger number. Are you understanding my statement? This bigger number plus 1. That bigger number plus 1 has come. Everyone got it? Yes. So that's it, boss. So we are able to configure generator or not there. Now listen carefully. Generic generator is HB generator. Hibernate annotation. What is this annotation? HB annotation. Hibernate annotation. So when it comes to this is JPA annotation. JPA annotation. Tell me, @ID is always JPA annotation or not there? @ID is always JPA annotation. Okay. Step number 2. What is step number 2? Okay. Add the following annotations. On the top of @ID property. On the top of @ID property. Are you understanding my point there? Yes. Right, boss? Right. Now, go to product.java. This one. Copy this. Say paste. Yes. What is the most important one? Strategy is equal to increment. Strategy is equal to increment. Year gen 1, year gen 1. These are just logical name. It can be anything. Logical name. Just logical name. Okay, that means all information is there in the generic generator, boss, with logical name gen 1. To tell to hibernate. Okay, to tell to hibernate. Actually, this generated value is always ready to use JPA generators, not hibernate generator. To tell to what? To tell to this one. Okay, you generate the identity value for PID. Okay, as mentioned by gen 1. Okay, gen 1 is linked with what? Increment. Indirectly, increment generator will be used or not? Come on, guys. Indirectly, increment generator will be used or will not be used? Okay. I think you got idea, sir, how to pass parameters. We'll see 1, 2 other examples also. Then we will straight away go to what? JPA generators. At the end, I will give conclusion at what time what generator should be used. Fine, boss. Yeah, one of your batchmate got job here, but is asking some confirmation. They have given me package of 5 point, but it is incorporated recently. Please confirm me whether it is good or not. What do you mean by incorporated? First tell me what is the meaning of incorporated? Made public company. Huh? No, if it is a public company, not a issue, boss. See, boss, see, let the management run the organization in their own style here. At the end, you are getting salary or not, we are getting work or not. You bother about that. Anyhow, see, you will work for 1 year, 2 years. If you like, you will work for 3 years. 1 hour other day, you will come out of the company. Na? So that's fine. That's not a good package. 2 years, 2 years, 5.2, good package, not a bad package. Considerably good package. You can be very positive about your offer. Guys, you can be very positive about your offer. Happily, you can think about that offer. Right. Okay. Which side to find out job? Naukari is enough. Naukari is, I think, nowadays Indeed also doing well. You can believe Indeed also. Come on. I hope everyone settled in generators. How to get job in Google? First, you have to apply for a job with good knowledge. Then you will get it. I think your confidence is increased on generator. Nowadays, LinkedIn also good here. How many sessions left in Hibernate? I too don't know. It will be over when it has to over. Don't ask me the irritating questions. When it will be over, when it will be over. It will be over. Still we are in single row operations. Then we have bulk operation, then association mapping. So a lot of sessions are there. But are you comfortable with the generators or not? That is most important. Okay. It will be over when we get the job. Okay. You can parallelly attend interviews if you are having that much confidence. Great fellows. Yeah. Right, boss. We'll meet tomorrow. We will discuss about some more through annotations. After that, I'll give one, two, three with annotation, and we keep more focus on JPA generators. Okay, Hibernate. Spring and Hibernate code has not shared. Array, these are generators na based on my paintbrush. Can't you practice? Great guys. At the end of generator, do you get some table like this? Table kind of thing is not possible. Why? Because every generator is having different parameter, different thing. You have to study all generators. In HB, we will develop web application. Yes, in future, we will develop web application. Yeah, for 2 years, Spring and Spring Boot knowledge is completely required. One doubt, sir. Connection pool can we call as inversion of control? Wrong. Connection pool is not inversion of control. It's a pool only here. How it is inversion of control? Okay, right. Connection pool is not inversion of control. Sorry. Getting data source object from. Can I get Krishna contact number? I don't think so. He will give or not. Fine. Which batch you will start after JSP? Still not decided, boss. After JSP, still not decided. I will let you know. Thank you. Have a nice time.